Hello there, Internet, and welcome back to another reaction video. I say another reaction video like I do so many of these. I do not, but welcome to a reaction video for Final Fantasy XIV Patch 6.3, which is coming out January, I believe. I don't know when. Maybe this will tell me. It usually tells you, actually, doesn't it, at the end of the trailers? It was the live letter today, but because it is the 23rd of December, shockingly enough, I didn't watch it because I've been getting ready for that little Christmas thing that I'm quite fond of. I faffed around with the camera a couple of days ago. I'm hoping this works okay. It looks like it does. Is? What am I on about? Who knows? Let's watch the trailer. Chances are this reaction will be in two parts. It will be me watching the trailer before I accidentally see anything on social media that spoils it for me, and then some commentary, critique, whatever I've got. Again, I'm going out shortly, so I don't know how much time I have got. As I said, I've been moving things around, so things are in the wrong place. Never mind. What is life, eh? What is life? Patch 6.3. Let's go.
Peggy 16.
Peggy 16. Ooh. Big moon.
At last the time has come.
Hold on. Give me auto-generated. I think I said this in one of the previous trailer reactions that I did. The audio balancing, something about it is sometimes a little bit off. So maybe I should... I'm really organized for this today, as you can tell. Let's do this. Let's try that again.
Peggy 16.
At last the time has come.
That's Zero saying that. Creative Business Unit 3.
Long have I awaited this moment.
Said. This is the 24 man.
Have you the strength to defy fate?
These captions are not helping at all. Ooh.
Shall test your strength of spirit.
Endwalker. Yes, this is the new 24-man raid, isn't it?
My friends.
Oh, good.
It's good to see you.
Alphano's back. For the dungeon.
What brings you to us? And with new company besides. The 13th. I thought you'd keep your escapades closer to home for a while.
Oh, I've been waiting so long. Don't disappoint.
Wait, what? She's a paladin as well.
How big must the gate be for them?
That's the deep dungeon, I think. That looks like Dalamud. That's the Crystal Tower.
Help me. Someone. Please.
Vitra?
Calling.
Nice.
What have you done to us?
Where is that? What have you done to Australia?
Never be ours again. So we need not suffer in this purgatory.
Oh god, yes, we're getting more Hildebrand, aren't we?
Birth forever.
A deluge of ether. The mark of a terrible magic.
Join me, and together we shall seek The promised land. A glorious
The promised land, you say?
kingdom of light, wherein all may know death's sweet embraces.
Gods revel, lands tremble. Uh-oh. New Ultimate? New Ultimate. So, first of all, the closed captions didn't help in the slightest. One of the things that I've noticed Square Enix have been doing of late is packing a lot into their trailers. And that's good in a way. I like the fact that there is much to see and much to talk about and much to speculate about. And one of the things that they've definitely been doing is, rather than portioning it off into, here was the new dungeon content, here was the new main story quest content, here was the new raid content, they're just saying, these are the things in our patch. Blah. And they're kind of vomiting all of the bits and pieces all over the place, which actually means that it gives us more to try and figure out. That being said, these trailers are always part of the live letter where they then go through the content of the trailer, generally speaking. So all of the stuff in this trailer is probably already broken down, already clear to people, but as I said, I haven't watched it. So we've got 2 moons, which is interesting. I love the color palette on here. The actual place is odd. And I don't know whether this is raid content or MSQ content. I feel like this might be raid stuff. It's very pretty. Anyway. And I like pretty. Pretty is good. This is definitely raid content. This will be to do with... Oh, who are you? Is this Nymea? Because she's got the spinning wheel on her back. I need my list. Hold on. I need my list of gods because I can't remember them off the top of my head. I was going to grab my copy of the Encyclopedia Eorzea, but it is behind the green screen and over a couch, and I literally cannot reach it right now without doing my back a further mischief. But I think this is Nymea. I've pulled up the wiki, because Nymea is the spinner, the celestial watcher. So goddess of fate, element of water, depicted as a weaver donning a white silken veil. Well, she doesn't seem to have a silken veil here, but she is wearing white. So I'm gonna take a guess that that's who that is. Oh no! No, never mind. This is Nymea with the white silken veil. On the right, who is that going to be? Somebody with a horn. It's not Haloni. In fact, this might be Haloni in the middle. In fact, yes, this is probably Haloni because the ice bits and pieces, that would probably make sense. So the one on the right could either be Thaliak, Oshon? It's not Beauregard because we've seen Beauregard already, haven't we? And we've seen Rolga already, and we've seen Nald Thal already. It's got a horn. It's not Althic because they've got an hourglass. That does. Oh, well, actually, no. Maybe that is Althic because he's got hourglasses on the little pyramid things that are holding his cape up, which is kind of odd. In fact, he's got the great axe there as well He's got a great axe. So that's Althik, the keeper, the god of space and time. That's only 3 of them, though, and I assume there will be 4. So we've got Nymea, we've got Haloni, we've got Althik. Oh, there was somebody else just at the right there and the left who you can't see. The left looks like I think that could be Izima's arm, potentially. But the one on the right has got a spear, so that's probably Haloni, which means that the person in the middle, she's got a gauntlet. Yeah, see, that on the right is definitely a long spear, which obviously is the symbol of Haloni the Fury. But that would mean that this is either Minfina, the goddess of love, which I'm not sure I'm buying, Limlin, who's a fisherwoman holding a long-bladed harpoon. Her symbol is the wave. See, that could be Limlin on the right as well. And it could be Nofika, tender of soils and harvest, goddess of abundance. No, not really. Not buying that as Nofika. Huh. It has to be Limlin or Menfina. A young maid carrying a round skillet. Not sure on that, unless there's more to it than this. So this is going to be one of our areas. From the abundance of earth and stuff, I'm guessing that it's Nofika, because she's the earthen mistress. Alphino and Alizé are back for a new dungeon. I like their snowy dungeons. Snowcloak was the first one. This looks like they've gone all out with it. I mean, it's kind of a shame that Alphino's back, but we've also got Zero down here. So clearly something is going on there. What we've got, is this enemies or bosses? We've got a bear, we've got some trampling, I forget what they're called, the giant yak things. They might just be called giant yaks. There's also a Gubu there, I'm noticing. And then we get this raging Yeti thing, except that it's not Yetis in the sense that we know Yetis, it's more feral. In fact, yes, there were Gubus and yak things chasing each other. Meeting Alphino and Alizé for the first time. Alright, we've got a Reaper. Again in the dungeon. Oh, didn't I read somewhere that the dungeon is going to be in Garlemald? Isn't it to the north of Garlemald, where the Reapers come from? So maybe that's what this is tied to. Makes sense if we've got Reaper bosses. This is cool. I like it when they do something really unusual like this. So we've got bird bosses, big bird with bird ads, square arena, quite a smallish square arena, I think, but it's moving, which is an interesting one. So we'll come up the steps. We've got the fog gate there. And yeah, cutting back to her, she's got proper Reaper animations. This is a flashback of dark infused, or void infused. I'm guessing this is from Zero's past, because this is Zero, isn't it? Clearly she was a paladin at some point in time, facing off against guys with big axes and swords. But that is a big axe. I'm assuming he's the leader because he's got a different weapon. The other two both got swords. I suspect we'll be able to get that armor if we can't already get it in the game right now. Glamour options from the dungeon, perhaps. I'm assuming this is the deep dungeon. That is my guess. Because it's supposed to be elegant, isn't it? That's cool, though. That would be one of the kind of end of the floor range. Like floor 10 or however they decide to break it up. Again, this information may have been discussed in the live letter already. Cool looking boss. It's got a substantial number of mechanics to it. That's somebody getting their ass kicked. That's, again, 0. So this is MSQ taking place in Garlemald. That's an Allegan Sphere. This is something Crystal Tower related. And who is this? And why is Graha with them? Should I know who this is? Probably should. More MSQ stuff with 0, kicking ass, but she's exhausted herself by the look of it. Vritra doing some calling. Not entirely sure how that's going to continue on. Right, this is back to the 24-man. She's got her scythe. It looks like she's got her other assets as well. But she wasn't one of the ones that was on that initial slide image, the one that I spent so long talking about. Yes, Nofika is the goddess of the harvest. So this will be Haloni, maybe Haloni's arena, because this looks like Ishgard, doesn't it? These are almost Ishgardian things, but made out of ice. MSQ stuff again. Flashback stuff, actually, by the look of it. This is 4-man stuff, so dungeon. Right, that's an Asian Prime. So I don't know what that is. Is this Mandeville content? I'm assuming it must be the continuation of the Mandeville weapon quest line, which isn't in 6.3, it's in 6.35. Godbert's doing stuff. Right, why? Why do we have to have Calcabrina back? Is this just showing the fact that Heaven's Ward dungeons can be done with trusts now? Or duty support? That's what it's actually called, isn't it? Duty support. I guess that's what that is, and that actually might be related to some of the previous stuff as well. I have thoughts. None of them are good. This is the deep dungeon. This is an Allegan Tonbury schoolboy. Mandragora. I don't know. But I'm fairly certain that's deep dungeon stuff. And I assume this is the continuation of the Loporitts. Is it the continuation of the Loporitts quest line, or is it not Beast Tribe, what are they called now? Tribal quests. Can we get their outfits? Is the question, I'm sure, on many a glamour abuser's lips. PvP? New crystalline conflict, isn't it? I tried to get into it. This one's set in Kagani, by the look of it, or Doma, in somewhere in Doma. That looks pretty cool. A sky beam! I suppose it's not really a sky beam, is it? Because it's going the wrong way. It's going up to the sky. It's a big hole in the earth. Somewhere in... I'm not entirely sure whereabouts that is. So is it the back of? Well, it's part of Razat-Han, obviously. Ah! Okay. So we're fighting her in the Ice Palace with a giant doggo. So maybe that is Haloni. In which case, the one with the big spear might have been Limlane. Yeah, a long-bladed harpoon. I guess that would have made sense. Yeah, okay. So this is Haloni. The one with the really big kind of leaf-shaped spear would be Limlane. Ooh, that looks like an interesting fight. Now, who is this? No, wait, that's Haloni's symbol. Isn't it? 3 spears? Oh, maybe they're just taking on multiple different things. And also, there's a horse there. And whatever that... I don't know what's going on. Actually, You know what I was saying about them throwing a load of stuff at you? I like it, actually. I'm looking forward to seeing, actually, what is going on. Arguably more than the MSQ. Which was something that I said, actually, for 6.1 as well, wasn't it? Huh. Upgraded version? That's a gunbreaker move, isn't it? Isn't that blasting zone? Blasting, yeah, I think. So, that all looks as confusing and almost certainly already explained as I have come to expect from Final Fantasy XIV patch trailers. And yeah, I assume this is the reveal that Omega is going to be the next Ultimate. It is Ultimates, isn't it? The ones that I will never do because I'm nowhere near hardcore enough or good enough at the game, frankly. They always get really cool glamour weapons and stuff. That is a patch that looks like it's going to be super full. Is there a patch site? There we go. Coming 10th of January. That's good. That's a good date, actually. Also, it's not very far away. It's like slightly over 2 weeks. We'll say just under 3 weeks. 10th of January is good because I won't be back at work then. Let's see what we've got. We've got new story with Alphino. Yay! Julius? Was it Julius? I think. Euphrazine. Myths of the Realm. Oh yeah, you guys, I'd forgotten about you. This is the problem with it being every other patch. It's been literal months since 6.1. Lapis Manalis. In pursuit of Voidsent, you learn of an abandoned village in the mountains of Garlemald, where Garleans once practiced the Reaper arts. Yes, I think we knew this. We've got a picture of... She's an automaton. She's a Reaper doll. That's worrying. The search for Ajdaya continues. That is, until a powerful new foe steps forward to oppose you. So we've got a trial, a secret trial. The Omega Protocol Ultimate. What if Omega's relentless testing had continued and provided the elusive answer it sought? The minstrel's words invite you to imagine this scenario. No. Thanks. Oh yeah, Containment Bay, Sophia. Interesting that wasn't in the trailer. Tataru! I still haven't done any of the Tataru stuff. The Shifting Gymnasium Agonon. That also wasn't in the trailer, but I suspect there was plenty in the trailer, so they'll have missed the treasure hunt stuff. Update to our island sanctuary. New landmark, new animals, new sanctuary ranks, and unlockable items await even. I haven't got to the cap. Anyway, there's no better time than to explore your island. Improvements to the UI, which will be nice. New crystalline conflicts arena, as expected. More duty support, so the 6 additional dungeons from Heavensward, with all MSQ dungeons playable in the free trial now covered. So we've got Great Google Library. I like that. Etherochemical Research Facility, Anti-Tower, Sokai, Zelfatal, and Balsar's Wall. Sweet, so all the ones that you have to go through. Housing update. New neighborhoods coming to Mist, Lavender Beds, Goblets, Shogani, and even the freshly built Imperium. Beachside property will be at a premium. Oh, here we go. Here's a list. New MSQ, new Alliance raid, new dungeon, new trial, new ultimate raid, deep dungeon Eureka Orthos. Maybe it isn't Allagan. I don't know. Containment Bay P1T6. Additional duty support. Some have further Hildebrand adventures. More Mandeville stuff in 6.35. Tool enhancement quest in 6.35. New tribal quest, the Loporitts. What was the last one that got introduced then? We had the Omicrons in 6.1. I can't remember what it was in 6.2. It was the Gathering ones, wasn't it? So the Loporitts is going to be the crafting one. What was the Gathering one? Oh no! The Arcasadara was 6.1. The Omicrons was 6.2. They were the Gathering ones. No, that's not right. I don't know. Don't do any of this. No. Omicrons was 6.2, the Gathering, wasn't it? Because I vaguely recall saying about it. New custom deliveries to Anden. Treasure Hunt, Island Sanctuary. New arena for Crystalline Conflict. New course for Leap of Faith in the Gold Saucer. Housing updates, new mounts, minions, and emotes. And more. It's another big FF14 patch. 10th of January. Looking forward to that. And that has been a reaction in probably one of the messiest formats that I think I've actually managed to do it so far. Massively disorganized, brain work necessary, involved. Didn't do very well. But to be fair, I hadn't thought that there was going to be a trailer today, so all of this stuff behind me has been quickly set up. Everything has been quickly set up. I'm in the process of rejigging everything. So thank you for joining me, sticking with me. Have a great Christmas. This should be up before Christmas. Enjoy your Christmas if you celebrate. If you don't, enjoy the time of year, just being alive. I'll catch you all in the next video, whatever the hell that's going to be. Happy New Year and all that jazz. Cheerio. That was really croaky. Cheerio. It's going well. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.